Today I'm joined by Jason Neville, Director of Education for the Lloydminster Public School Division. Thank you so much for joining me today.
No problem, thank you.
And we're here today to sort of recap the year in review. So much has happened for the Public School Division. If you want to just start with your general thoughts on the year as a whole.
Sure. I thought it was a fabulous year. We had some highlights for sure would be our Avery Outreach School. We had our largest graduation class ever with Avery, so that was a huge celebration for us. We had two teachers win some major awards. We had a teacher win the Arbos Award through the STF, and then we also had a teacher win the Prime Minister's Award of Excellence for STEM. So some huge celebrations there for a couple members of LPSD staff. And then of course our big, the last year and a half, 2 years, expansion of the high school, and then the grade reconfiguration that followed that. So we've moved our grade 9s into the high school, moved our grade 6s up to our middle years. So it was a huge undertaking last year, but it's a fabulous space. The students are loving it, community groups are loving it, so it's very exciting.
I'd like to also delve into the Pathways program, which is a new thing that the public school is unveiling that is taking place this year. Can you talk a little bit about what this is and a little bit about each of the pathways specifically?
Sure. There's 3 pathways. We have a sport pathway, a land-based pathway, and an art pathway. So really what it does is it's just sets some students up for if they want to kind of focus on an area of passion. They can take some classes that are designed for that area of passion and really focus on it. We're starting in our grade 9, grade 10 grades, and it's just kind of grow with the students as they go through it. So yeah, it hopefully will increase some engagement, make school a little more exciting for some students.
And you spoke on it already, but I'd like to talk a little bit more about the expansion for Lloyd Comp, a little bit about kind of what the new space is being utilized for and what it's intended to be used for in the future.
Sure. We've got a cultural room that we've been using for different presentations and classes there. We have some more shop class, a home ec class, or a foods lab was added. And then of course what everyone sees when they come in right off the bat is our huge Synergy Place, which is really the size of 2 gyms. So that's been huge in relieving some of the stress in that building for gym time, but also stress across the city for some gym time. I know it's booked quite often in the evenings and used there too. So.
And I'd like to move on to kind of your role as Director of Education more specifically. More with this being your 3rd year here, what have you taken away from these 2 years that you've been Director of Education, and what are you looking to improve on as you enter 2025?
I've loved my 2 years. It's been a learning curve for sure, not only to the division, but to the city of Lloydminster. Really feel like we've settled in here and enjoying our time. But definitely always looking to add new and exciting things for our students, provide more support for staff wherever we can. So it's just, now that you know the division, you start kind of planning how could we improve in those areas.
Really wanted to look more into 2025. There's a lot of things on the horizon for the public school division. If you want to just talk on some of the things upcoming.
Sure. We started the school year off with introducing a couple new academies. Our academies are quite popular. So we brought in a volleyball academy that started in September, and that runs until January. And it's been full and seems to be going really well. And then in February we have a basketball academy we're starting, and that will go from February till the end of the year, and registration is full for that as well. So it's great that those were accepted. Second, we introduced a full-time kindergarten in 3 of our schools, so that we're excited to see the positive impact that's going to have with some of those students that get to come every day now for kindergarten and see what their readiness looks like for grade 1 once they do a full year of full-time kindergarten. So that's exciting as well. And then we have just coming up right in January, we have the LCHS Fine Arts group. They're putting on a musical at the Vic Juba on the 17th and 18th, and they're performing Hadestown, the teen version. So we're excited for that, and I'm looking forward to hitting one of those shows as well.
All right, perfect. That covers all of my questions for today. Thank you so much for recapping the year with me and also looking into the future. Thank you so much for coming down to the station today.
Excellent, thank you.